Witam wszystkich serdecznie z tej strony Big Rock, a to kolejny odcinek z Hogwarts Legacy. Idziemy, kontynuujemy misję z Poppy odnośnie co zrobimy z jajem Smoka. Fajnie mieć go w ogródku oczywiście, czy go wyhodować, ale pewnie nie będziemy mieli takiej okazji.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away.
No i dopa.
Was something else
Tyle z
that I
jaja.
wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Dobra,
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
czyli to już mamy obczajone. Jeszcze jedną poboczną mieliśmy tu gdzieś z Nati. I gdzie to było? Hogwarts? Tak jest.
What are you up to now? So frustrating.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Mówicie o Smoku?
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But, Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Aż ją przycięło.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Nie jesteś
Thank you for
niepełnoletnia,
being here
kuźwa.
during that
Będzie
rather
kontrolować.
awkward conversation.
Dobra. Ja bym chciał iść na kolejną misję. Mamy te dwa z głowy. Idziemy teraz tak. Do Amita czy Sebastiana? Z Sebastianem pójdziemy, może nauczymy się. A tutaj widzę jest tak o, po kolei. Dobra, pójdźmy może tego goblina. Dowiemy się co nieco. Też fajnie by było się też nauczyć następnego zaklęcia. Dobra, jedziemy z tym. Ja bym chciał ostatnie zaklęcie się nauczyć jak najszybciej. I wtedy byłoby wszystko ładnie. Dobra, robimy tu.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Dobra,
After
w
you.
drugą stronę. Tu. To nam się przyda.
There they are up ahead.
Trochę
I'll let you
rozwalić.
lead.
Dobra, rozwalimy ich.
Kill anyone who tries.
Siema.
Loyalists are out for blood.
Confringo, Findo, Bombarda, Protego, Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Not quite. Bombarda, Confringo.
I will make I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa. Findo, Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Rather unwise coming
Places.
back.
Pity, not quite. Glacius, Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus, Defendo, Confringo. Revelio.
Sprawnie poszło. Szkocki sweter. Dobra, to idziemy. Gdzie teraz idziemy? Przejeżdżę jeszcze to. Pozbieramy to. No, a tam nie wchodzimy. Idziemy dalej.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do what counts.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
Over here.
You know which one I'd choose.
As if you could.
Depulse. Arresto Momentum. Glacius, Expelliarmus, Defendo, Confringo, Bombarda.
What an unfortunate end for you.
Nice try. Expelliarmus.
I will hit it.
Confringo, Defendo.
No! I
Expelliarmus.
will make you tears.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Dobra. Idziemy w głąb. Znowu będą pająki. Jak miło. Idziemy jeszcze tutaj. Może będzie coś ciekawego. Znając życie? Pewnie nie.
Revelio.
Dalej
I
chyba nic
should
nie ma.
tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice.
Super, nic nowego. Pająki, pająki, pająki.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Dobra, wchodzimy.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out. One less human to worry about.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Protego.
Okej.
This mine looks like a tomb. Revelio.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Mamy dużo chodzenia po kopalniach, bo czemu nie?
Confringo.
Dobra. No mordo, no halo. Czemu tam nie wskoczyłeś?
Confringo.
Dobra.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey.
Defendo. Protego. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Bombarda.
Mordeczko. Nie przesadzaj.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
No to mamy pająki, no to przeskoczymy sobie tutaj ładnie. Są jakieś skrzyneczki. Nie przeszkodzą, dobra.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Nie mamy... Tutaj nie mamy tego.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
No i ładnie.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or
Revelio.
someone's eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
No idźmy tutaj.
Confringo.
That bridge, you see.
Revelio. Reparo.
Dobra. Coś większego?
Confringo.
No i to byłaby chyba ta słabość.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Protego.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
Dobra,
We're
lecimy
making
w
quick
głąb.
work of them.
Professor Hecker will
Prawo,
be
w
proud.
lewo.
She
Idziemy
would
w
at
prawo.
that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but
A,
declared
tu są
war.
te... Oj, oj, oj. No odsuń się, Seba.
Lumos.
Lumos.
No teraz też dałeś, tak?
Incendio. Lumos.
Co mamy tu?
Lumos.
No i proszę bardzo, bo warto było. Coś na głowę. Super.
Lumos.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
Okej.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from
Słyszę, że
runes
jakiś
for a
goblin coś o
moment.
Gringocie powiedział.
We have another fight on our hands.
What was that? Not your best moment.
Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
I shall have been not dead. This will not go well for you.
Protego.
Why can't I hit you?
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Well played. Are you sure?
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Protego.
I shall avenge your death. You won't get away with that.
Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point?
Defender. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
No dobra, aha, dobra, widzę.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more runes.
Confringo!
No halo, no. Jeszcze jedno gdzieś jest? Gdzie?
Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Guardium Leviosa!
Must be connected somehow. Try casting at them more quickly.
To ja robię.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio! Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, what do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Idziesz czy się opierdalasz?
Revelio!
Jest przejście.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it.
Revelio!
Now, for the trek back out. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
No i oczywiście się obraził, bo goblin i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Niech skończy pieprzyć i trochę pomoże. Misję. Zrobimy to skradzione jajo.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Anyone can run a shop if they inherit.
It's not like her to forget.
No, mów co i jak.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
No i mnie przeniesie tam, a widziałem stronę, która latała w powietrzu.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already.
No to
I'm ready when you
lecimy
are.
w takim razie, oddamy jej to jajo. Aha.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safe. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Gorzej jak będzie chciała nas zjeść. Co jest taką opcją?
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Confringo!
At least until we've done what we came to.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
At least 10 usually.
Reparo!
She's fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, Jeans love sheep.
What? How lucky for us. Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
No i co? Kłusownicy przejdą, czy coś tego typu?
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, over here!
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Dobra, w miarę proste.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her.
To jest tylko jeden pocisk. Nie zatrzymuj się, ty!
I think we're close.
A no, walnij jeszcze raz.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okej.
How could I have been so blind?
No i uratowaliśmy Smoka. I wszystko fajnie, dobra. W tym odcinku to będzie wszystko. Dzięki za oglądanie i widzimy się w kolejnym. Na razie, cześć.
Bombarda!
Gdzie to?
Repulsor! Accio!
Dobra, wszystko. Na razie.